I gotta be there for my kids. My dad was no good, so it made me do some messed up stuff back in the day.
Back in the day? Negro, you did some ignorant stuff this morning.
So Wanda, you worked on the show with writer Regina Hicks, who wrote for iconic sitcoms like Sister Sister, Girlfriends, and Insecure. Tell me about the Upshaws genesis and like what you guys wanted to create here.
Okay, the genesis, Mike came to me and said, hey, I want to do a show about a working class family in the Midwest, in Indiana, where he's from. And, I said, okay, so, we talked a little bit more about these characters and what we wanted to do. And he was like, like Sanford Son, he wanted our relationship to be like Fred and Aunt Esther. And I was like all into that. So I brought something back to him. And I said, okay, and I pitched him the show and he loved it. And then we took it to Netflix. Netflix loved it. They pretty much brought it in the room. And then after that, I hooked up with Regina because I was like, I need somebody to help me, run this because especially being on camera also and everything. And it's like I so paired up with Regina and we hit it off. It was like one of the best writing experiences I've ever had working with someone. And here we are now.
For Kim, this shows, it's not just about a perfect family that's sort of dealing with like fake problems. There's some real stuff going on here. What do you know? You're working a lot, you're struggling, like Bennie's got some issues with, different families. What do you love about doing this show?
Very selfishly speaking, I love that Regina Upshaw is a character that I've not played before. And so when you've been blessed to be doing anything, not just this, but anything for a long time, if you have the opportunity to do something that, you've not done before, some uncharted waters, go into them. And that's really all I'm about for the last maybe, 5, 6, 7 years of my career is what haven't I done? And what kind of characters have I not played? And so this genre, I wasn't checking for comedy. I wasn't checking for sitcom and all of that. Because I felt like that wasn't uncharted waters. But when you say Mike Epps, Wanda Sykes, Netflix, you're getting into some uncharted territory there. And especially for me with the character that they created with Regina. And so being able to play this woman who is ride or die, but that seems to get tested, every 10 seconds or so. And to be able to breathe life into that character was just, it's just extraordinary, a fantastic opportunity.
So Mike, this is a left field question, but what legendary sitcom, would you like to have had a guest spot on for a week? Like what world would you like to walk into and be on?
Man, definitely. I would have loved to have been on the either the Jeffersons or Sanford Son, one of them two.
They are so you. And they
I love them
are so you. Absolutely. I could definitely see that. And I see how Wanda and Regina and the rest of the writers and you, Mike, that you really captured that tone. Wanda talks a lot about tone with the show. That's definitively to have that. And you see what his answer was, because that's his sweet spot. When you listen to who he is as a stand-up artist, that's
we were all fans of those shows. I think those shows raised all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Some watermelon. Give us some watermelon. Yeah, I got a little baby.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Mike, most people say, give the baby their pacifier. Give us a watermelon.
Not tonight, baby.
You said that last night. Come on, revved up. I can get it down to 10 minutes.
Oh, now you want to go twice.